My name is Richard Green. I'm the Chief Executive of the Crown Heights Youth Collective, and I'm a community partner. As a young man, I went to Vietnam in 1968, served there for 13 months with the Marine Corps. And then I went on to school and came back to New York and started the Crown Heights Youth Collective in 1978. I had an affinity towards where I grew up. I enjoyed growing up in that neighborhood, in that community. When I came back home and I saw that the things that I was familiar with had began to diminish and disappear. There was a lot of abandonment in the community, a lot of abandoned buildings. So I saw a great, beautiful community that I love so much beginning to diminish. And then of course, crime began to really pick up in the neighborhood as the neighborhood began to change. And I felt there's something I could do to bring that back, almost like give it some sort of resuscitation through the young people. When we were growing up with the cops, we knew in our precincts, we knew the cops. There was a relationship. We knew cops by names. We knew the cops, we knew they knew us. If a cop came on the corner and said to us, okay, it's getting kind of noisy on this corner, by the time he went around the block and came back, we were off that corner. You had an inherent respect because if you're in the community and you know there's a need, that officer would be that person to help you. The Community Partner Program, it makes this relationship a formal relationship now. Every class coming out, I'm gonna meet these officers and I'm gonna work with them every week. We're gonna talk, we're gonna sit down, we're gonna go different places. I'm known in the neighborhood by the community people, so if I introduce them and say, this is Officer Blue, he's a new cop coming in, new rookie coming in, that person knows him now. There's now a relationship with those people on the Ave with that new police officer. I think I've done 4 groups since the new administration came in. And I think it's working well because the community sees the police officers as being not just what happens when you call 911. How many minutes will it take you to get here? That's not gonna only be the relationship. The relationship is, if you have an issue that you wanna talk about, here's an opportunity when I come down the block to just engage me. Now I think we're back to that moment where we're seeing reemergence of police and community having a relationship again. I think it's George Bernard Shaw used to say, New York City is a place halfway between America and the world. America is looking at us now. How are we gonna handle police-community relationships here? How could we show them this great big city that we can make it happen? So I think this new administration have a noble task ahead of them. What we do is a complementary action. The police officers do a job, we do a job as a community, and we complement each other in what we're doing. We're establishing a new legacy.